Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are listening to Lebron and Bujan show. And with me, finally, is Bujan. Could you introduce yourself to the crowd?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lebron and Bujan Jr. I'm happy to be here with Dylan Cross, LeBron.
My whole government. The whole government.
The whole
Okay.
government is nice. I said mine, right?
No, you didn't.
I did. I said Dennis Rahman
Oh, you
Bujan
did?
Jr.
Oh,
I had
man.
to. It's a sports show.
It's a sports show. You're right. 100% right.
What are we starting off with, Dylan?
Well, last night, the Washington Nationals defeat the Milwaukee Brewers in the wild card game. Game was wild. I was caught off guard. I didn't expect them to win.
I didn't expect Scherzer to give up 2 runs. You know, three. Well, 2 runs in the first inning. I mean,
yeah. But I believe Ernie Johnson, Ron Darling, they were like hyping it up. They were like, he sucks in the postseason. That's what they kept saying. They were like, get ready because he's not good. He's going off like 8 bombs.
I don't know. With that new picture they have in Nationals Park with the 2 eyes, I thought he was in the zone.
They hyped that man up.
They did. But as you said, wild card game, very wild.
Very wild. So let's break it down. Scherzer in the game gives up a 2-run shot to Yasmani Grandal. Crowd goes silent. Dead silent. Hear a pen drop in Washington.
Big time.
It's bad.
And I had the Nationals winning, but the Brewers, I could see like the lineup they have built with Yasmani Grandal from the Dodgers, obviously his experience,
right?
You know, and then Thames,
right? Yeah,
hit that home run too.
They were built for the postseason,
man.
But they were missing that at bat by Christian Yelich.
Man.
They were missing that at bat. That's really
insane. But it looked like all hope was lost for Washington throughout.
100%. We get into the top of the second. Eric Thames is like, I'm just gonna add a solo dolo. Goes deep, make it a 3-zip game. Bottom of the third, Trey Turner, her little heroics, solo shot. I'm like, okay, Trey, let's get it. Let's do it. 3-1. 3-1. I didn't even put that together. It's
3-1.
Like, you know what? I don't think in like any sport you want that as like a score or like a series. You don't want that at all.
Because it just seems like nowadays they're just gonna come back.
They're gonna come back,
and it's gonna end what 4-3.
4-3.
Expected.
Oh my God! Imagine it's the worst. So we knew going into the game, Washington was going all hands on deck, which is what they did. They took Max out, I believe, after 5 innings.
Yeah.
Which is expected. You want to save him. Well, at least I was like, why are you even saving him? You lost the game. They're bringing Steven Strasburg.
My boy.
And he does what he does. He's doing Steven Strasburg things.
Exactly.
He comes in, basically saves the game for the Nats, holds the Brewers down, and then they start adding runs.
8th inning. That was wild.
Incredible. We start off the inning. I believe, I don't even know who was like, all I know is that Rendon got walked by Hader. Hader fell apart. Hader completely fell apart in the 8th inning with 2 outs.
Well, I think Rendon is the walk that got the bases loaded, right?
Yeah.
I think they were pitching around him.
They're pitching.
They weren't pitching directly at him.
No.
They were definitely pitching around him. And they wanted to see if the 20-year-old could do it.
Yeah.
If he could produce.
He did.
And he did. He definitely did.
3-run double.
I thought he sold by going for third.
Me too.
I thought that was going in a wild card game like that, playoffs, you do something like that usually comes to bite you in the butt.
I didn't think he was gonna like unload the bases, and then I saw the ball go into that man's glove.
Yeah, it was.
And like Ron Darling said, it took a bad hop. I was looking at it. I don't think it took a bad hop at all. I think he just misread it. It came off the bat weird.
That was just Mets Red Sox Game 6, 1986, in freaking right field. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was. It was. He goes and he kind of like looks at the ball. He's like, I didn't just do that. And then he runs out to the ball, chucks it to second. No, chucks it to third. Sees Soto. Soto's like, oh man, but I don't care.
Soto did not care at all.
He was like, I unload the bases. I don't care. Tag me out.
He was hyped. It looked like he was more hyped to get tagged out so he 100%. Could celebrate.
Yeah. He was like, I want to celebrate with my team. Please tag me. He just stood there. It gets to now it's a 4-3 game now. 4-3. Brewers down 1. I'm like, well, I mean, we got a whole inning. It's the Brewers.
Exactly.
12 and what? 14-2 without Yelich. So I'm like,
Yeah.
probably
Solid lineup all throughout.
probably get a run in. They get to like the meat of the lineup. Starts with Lorenzo Cain. Hudson just completely demolishes the 3. It was a 1-2-3 inning to seal the game. Ryan Braun though Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel.
Pretty good shot to center to Victor. I'm like, oh, this could drop.
Yeah.
But
it didn't.
Ball was carrying a lot, but did not. Victor Robles just caught that. Ended the game.
Tough end for the Brewers, for sure.
Right. Lose your MVP.
They put up a fight.
They did.
They put up a fight.
You try.
I'm just saying that Washington, they had 2 wins. They beat the Brewers, and they didn't use Corbin. They have Corbin for game 1, right?
For game 1
against the Dodgers.
You think Ryu's gonna pitch game 1?
I would. Yeah. Kershaw's numbers in playoffs, I don't know. It's like they said about Scherzer, these aces seem to fold.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
So I would. Ryu's numbers are pretty dope.
Yeah, Cy Young caliber.
Exactly.
Not over Jacob deGrom. Never that. Stop that right there. So you think they might do Ryu, Walker Buehler, and then Kershaw?
Buehler, game 2 though?
Buehler's nice.
I know Buehler's nice.
Playoffs, man.
I don't know.
Remember game 4?
You can't get Kershaw like that low.
I know, but it's still
I say it depends. Like, let's say they put Ryu game 1.
Yeah.
It depends on the outcome of game 1.
I got you.
And who's pitching game 2 for the Nationals?
Probably Strasburg.
So, if it's Strasburg, I put Kershaw.
I got you.
And if they win game 1, I put Kershaw. Because he has now that 1 game lead to work with.
Right.
Boost his confidence a bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. It's not win or lose for him,
Yeah. Pressure, man. Pressure.
No.
Well, we fast forward to tonight. Oakland, Tampa Bay. Who you got?
I've been telling you this all week. I have Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland.
Sean Mania.
Oakland's gonna win.
Coming back.
I'm gonna throw this out there. People might not like this. I'm gonna throw it though. It might not stick. Oakland's gonna be the Houston Astros.
You think that's because of their numbers in the regular season, right?
Yeah, I think
they have the best win percentage against them.
Yeah, I think they have the best chance to be the Houston Astros. Yankees aren't gonna do it. I don't think
I agree with the best chance, but I'm gonna stick with the wild card first. See if Oakland could get past Tampa first.
I think they will though.
I don't know. I mean, I picked Oakland, but Tampa is definitely
Tampa's nice.
Tampa is scrappy.
Yeah.
For
I think
sure.
they're going to be in this predicament in the beginning of the season. They had They were undefeated for 10, 11, 12, 13 games.
They
Something
were
like that. It's insane.
And they went from last season. They didn't make the playoffs, but last season they ended off with one of the best records.
Yeah.
Because they went into All-Star break 4th in the AL East.
Yeah.
And then they ended 3rd behind both the Red Sox and the Yankees. But they ended with 85 wins, I believe.
Yeah.
And then they just continued that all throughout this season. Tampa is a solid team. I just think Sean Mania is that deal breaker. He's that guy. I don't know.
If you're in the batter's box and he has a Samoan tat on his forearm, he's throwing heat. He's throwing gas.
Automatically.
He's throwing gas.
Automatically.
We take a look at Charlie Morton, though, on the mound for Tampa Bay. 16 wins, 6 losses, 3.05 ERA on the year.
It's going to be a pitching duel.
Yeah.
It is.
I think there's going to be, score prediction-wise, runs-wise, might be a 2-1 game. I think
I was feeling that too. Yeah. Something like that. I think we're going to be watching the pitch count more than we watch the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Looking at who's going to go farther. And then which bullpen's going to come out first.
Most likely Charlie Morton will go longer.
Yeah.
Because
of the injury for Mania.
Yeah, he had that arthroscopic surgery on his shoulder. That's
shoulder injuries nowadays.
It's everywhere. They're everywhere. Everyone has it. People come out the womb with Tommy Johns.
Yeah.
It's like every day. Everyone goes. Yeah, man. Wild card. About to wrap up tonight. We could
Mhm.
see major changes in the playoff bracket. People have Brewers going in to win the World Series. Everyone's bracket has been destroyed.
Yeah. Looking
Everyone's
like
bracket.
March Madness now.
Yeah.
Bye bye Milwaukee.
It's tragic.
See you next year.
You hate to see it. But Cristiano's gonna come back next year.
He might get MVP, hopefully.
He might. His
That might be
numbers
the
are
highlight.
his numbers are so good that even if he didn't play those last 15 games,
Mhm.
he's still MVP. He leads the NL in every
Still
batting category.
exactly. Still a league leader. So
Mm-hmm.
there you go, Milwaukee. Y'all got a good one.
Yeah, I got a good one. You better hold
Maybe
on to
next
him.
year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, I think they need that one piece though, because they can't
Mhm.
just. They were in the wild card game last year against the Cubs. Like there has to be a certain point. They gotta be like, what are we doing wrong? Maybe it's our bullpen
Getting injured.
Maybe the injuries. But besides that, I think maybe the personnel. I don't know.
Yeah, training staff,
Training staff.
obviously.
Yeah, they had the Mets injury bug from last year.
Exactly.
I think we probably sent it over when they were over here. Just hey, take this, enjoy. We go to the news in the MLB. This to just wrap up the season. St. Louis clinches NL Central on the last day of the regular season.
Crazy.
No better way to finish.
St. Louis always finds a way.
Always
Insane.
finds a way. I was at one point, Mets trying to make a wild card. I'm like, man, what's going with St. Louis, man? Came out of nowhere. Because Jack Flaherty just .92 ERA since the All-Star break.
It is what it is.
That All-Star break works wonders.
Big time. Big time. Teams return bigger and better than ever.
I don't know what it is.
But it's not a complete downer for your Mets, right? Pete Alonso breaks the rookie home run record by Aaron Judge,
Thank
right?
God.
By one home run.
One home run. That's all we need.
That's all he needed. Exactly.
Listen, can't complain. We have, for the first time in a while, homegrown talent.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We got DeGrom, hopefully another Cy Young season. Pete Alonso, Rookie of the Year. Jeff McNeil.
I think so.
Could have had a batting title, but Christian Yelich wants to bug out and go average 335. What's that about?
Yeah, but Christian Yelich got injured. He could have caught up.
So did McNeil. McNeil hurt his hand. Hit by a pitch. Has surgery today. Yeah, I mean,
I got a Rookie of the Year. That's enough. That's enough.
Is it though? I'll make the playoffs in a minute, man. 2015. We got Verlander, 3K strikeouts.
And 300 on the season.
300 on the season.
Just adding up to his Hall of Fame totals. I mean,
first ballot.
Automatic. He is
Without question.
Insane. And I can't wait to see him pitch in the playoffs.
You think he's going to pitch game 1 or game 2? Who would you start, Garrett Cole or Verlander?
Verlander. For me, is always going to be Verlander.
Yeah.
Just experience is, and it's Justin Verlander.
Yeah, you're right.
You cannot go wrong with Justin Verlander. He has been absolutely phenomenal. How old is he? What, 35?
35. He wants to play till 45.
I know.
That's insane.
And I would be happy to see it.
45 though?
I would be happy to see it.
I don't know.
He's throwing the ball
I know, he's 27.
It's another Cy Young caliber year.
Yeah, you're right. But Garrett Cole put up amazing numbers.
Garrett Cole has been phenomenal. Houston's pitching staff is just phenomenal.
Yeah, but I read today, which is
that they won't.
Yeah,
they're not going to go after Cole in the offseason because of the luxury tax. Luxury tax is a killer. There's not many teams who just throw that to the side. The Yankees just throw that to the side. But Houston
bankrupt by now.
I don't know.
So much money. Speaking of the Yankees, Gio Urshela sprains his ankle in the final game. Another injury to the Yankee season. But at this point, it doesn't really matter because injuries don't mean anything to the Yankees. Not one bit.
It in all season long, and it's whatever. For those of you out there who don't know me, I'm a Red Sox fan, so I hate to say it, but yeah, injuries don't matter to the Yankees. I've been saying it for years, though, that they should have been investing in their farm system rather than free agency for a long time.
Yeah,
because they used to be that team to just spend money on the old veterans.
Yeah.
On Jacoby Ellsbury.
He's still on the roster.
I believe so.
That's-
He's getting
wow.
his money. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
He's like their Bobby Bonilla.
It's Carlos Beltran.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
spent money on these guys. McCutcheon.
McCutcheon. Speaking of McCutcheon, you think the Phillies could have made the playoffs with McCutcheon on the roster?
I don't know. Too hard to tell.
I'll tell you what, though.
The
he was
National
looking-
League came strong this year.
Uh-huh.
Big
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
And the youth. That's what it was about. McCutcheon's too old for that.
You think so?
It was
Yeah.
about the youth.
The youth.
Acuna and the Braves,
Yeah.
Soto and the
There's
Nationals.
like, I believe there was an Instagram post today. You probably saw it. It was on the MLB Instagram.
Mhm.
And it was like, there's maybe like 11, 12 players, 24 and younger in the playoffs this year. That's crazy.
Insane. And it's showing in the MLB. That's how that's what they're selling us on.
Yeah.
We play loud. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw it? It was like Acuna, Bellinger,
exactly
all of them. We
Judge? We play loud.
play we play loud.
They went from their whole trailer for the playoffs was showing baseball in black and white, and then showing every young
You're
superstar
right. Oh, you're 100%
in
right.
and they're saying we play loud. We don't play the game
Yeah.
like you used to play.
We don't play the game like
Play
Albert
flamboyant now. We flip the bat.
Pujols. We don't play the game like Albert Pujols.
Exactly.
We play the game fast. We steal bases. We steal third.
Exactly.
Speaking
We go for third
we go for third now.
when it should have been a single.
Uh-huh. In the past week, a lot of managers have been fired.
Oh yes.
Most recently, the Angels fired Brad Osmus after just 1 year,
Yeah.
which means Joe Madden. Probably gonna go to the Angels, but I don't want that. I'm waiting for the Mickey Callaway report. But knowing us, like, oh, we did good. It wasn't just him though. It's not him.
Yeah.
It's not him. It's the players. He just set the lineup. That was pretty much it.
Clint Hurdle got fired too.
Oh yeah, after 9 seasons with the
Insane.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
I don't know.
They had Josh Bell was gonna. I thought he was gonna win MVP.
Oh, Josh
First
Bell
half,
had a
he
tremendous season.
First half MVP numbers. It was like yelling and Belly take a back seat. I'm hitting bombs. Then after the All-Star break, got his first home run maybe 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
So I mean, it happens.
He still
All-Star
put
break.
up great numbers.
Yeah,
but
It's the
it does.
culture.
The All-Star break it either blesses up or it just
It's like
lets you know that
you had enough.
exactly
You're good.
it's time to go in a slump.
So yeah, it's time to stop. Let's preview the playoffs. We got Dodgers,
yes.
Nationals. We spoke on that already. We got Atlanta. And
Wait, who do you
Cardinals.
think is winning, Dodgers and Nationals?
Dodgers? 100%. That Nationals bullpen is not going to keep up with the Dodgers bullpen.
I want to.
Don't say that. I'll lose my mind.
Nationals.
Nationals over the
Nationals.
Dodgers?
I say Nationals.
Are you kidding me?
I say Nationals.
Nationals. The Washington Nationals?
Great lineup.
Great lineup.
Great energy right now.
I hate you.
Patrick Corbin, game 1. Nationals are taking
Against
game
Ryu?
1.
No.
Against Ryu, Nationals are taking game 1.
Bro, I don't know.
Kershaw is gonna, whatever game he pitches, he's gonna lose.
Okay, sure. We can say he loses 1 game. So that's all the Nationals winning is 1 game. That's it.
No, Nationals.
No.
3-2.
3-2.
That's the series. Right? It's best of 5, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. 3-2, that's the series. If it was 7, maybe I would have chose otherwise.
That's dumb. No, I don't like that at all. That's
I like it.
No, that's bad.
I like it.
No.
Nationals.
No.
Big time.
It's bad. That's a bad pick.
What, Strasburg is pitching what, game 2? Game 3?
I don't know. Probably 2.
Corbin, Strasburg, Scherzer.
Scherzer's gonna give up if it's Scherzer and Kershaw, there's gonna be so many bombs.
But I mean, Scherzer only gave up 3 to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So
they're lucky. Nationals are very lucky that they had a pitcher like Strasburg. They're lucky they did all hands on deck. They're really lucky. If they didn't do that.
That was a
and they
smart
brought in
move.
Their bullpen. You saw Sean Doolittle lowering with the bullpen. If I'm a Nationals fan, I got my cap over my head, taking off my jersey, walking out. Sean Doolittle pitches when he wants to. That's the recap of his season.
And he's gonna want to in this Dodger series.
He better.
That's why I got the Nationals.
He better. Okay.
Juan Soto is not gonna go down without a fight.
Sure. Have you seen his stance?
Who, Soto?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 6 foot out.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It is what it works. It works.
It
So,
works.
all right, let's move on.
Nationals.
I pick Nationals. Yeah.
Bad. So we got Atlanta, getting the first game against the Cardinals. You're probably gonna say Cardinals, right?
No, Atlanta. I'm going with Atlanta.
Acuna.
Mhm.
They shut him down for the final couple games to give him some rest.
Exactly.
Could have had a 40-40
Could have had a
season.
40-40 season.
That's messed up. I think you shut him down after he hits 40-40.
But then you don't want to take that risk of him getting injured.
Sure.
And then you look like Brad Ausmus if you're the manager.
Yeah. Have like an MLB The Show type injury, slide into second.
Yeah.
Tear your Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. Happened to me twice.
Who do you pick?
Atlanta. 100% Atlanta. They might lose game one because if Flaherty's probably going to start game one.
True.
If he's riding that hot hand, throwing gas, probably get game one in Atlanta. Game two, it's bad. We don't even know like the rest of the rotation.
Yeah.
So probably going to be Atlanta for the rest of the series.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, this chair makes a lot of noise.
It does. It does. That's why I try to like move a lot. I'd be like this.
Yeah, I move a lot.
Yeah. Other side of the bracket, Yankees.
Yankees, Twins.
Twins. I got Minnesota. Minnesota.
I picked the Twins.
Minnesota's gonna win.
I think Minnesota's gonna win
because
Minnesota hits
bombs, and the Yankees starting rotation is not. I don't think it's built. It's not built for that. That Twins lineup is not. I don't think so. And then when they have put Tanaka in that game, whatever game he's gonna pitch, 5 home runs.
Exactly. And Minnesota is gonna hit bombs all over the lineup.
Bombs.
Man, this Bujan and LeBron thing, I don't know. We too much. We agree too much.
Yeah.
But Minnesota for sure.
No, I'm gonna say Yankees now.
No, don't say Yankees.
I know.
Don't switch up. You want Minnesota.
Oh, did you hear that?
You want Minnesota.
Yeah, I want Minnesota. They're gonna win. So that wraps up the first round of the playoffs.
Well, we didn't. A's and Astros.
A's and Astros.
Oh, no.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. A's and Astros.
All right, wait. If it's A's and Astros, you pick the A's.
Yeah, I got the A's.
I picked the Astros.
It's gonna be 3-2. It's gonna go the distance.
3-0. Whoever the Astros face. That's what I'm saying.
That could be possible.
3-0 or 3-1.
They're gonna sweep the Yankees if they face them, though.
Big time. But the Yankees aren't going to make that.
Or the Twins.
They're not going to make
that. Astros are going to sweep the next. If they make it past the Oakland Athletics in a nail biter, they're going to sweep their way into the World Series.
Got it.
That's going to happen. Do you want to talk about Mike Trout?
Should we talk about Mike Trout? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
You want to talk about his legacy? Is he going to win MVP?
I think so.
I don't think so. Not that I don't think so. He might, but I don't think he deserves it.
Yeah. I
think MVP gets it's most valuable player. Right. It's not best player in the league.
Right.
So if it's most valuable player, how valuable are you if your team does not make the playoffs?
Right.
I do not remember ever seeing Mike Trout in the playoffs. So he is the best player in the game.
He's our generation's Babe Ruth, basically.
Yeah, but without the rings, without the success
and the team.
So Joe Madden might be able to help him out there, but
they gotta make moves though.
They gotta make tons of moves.
Surround that man with talent. You got Albert Pujols at first base. Granted, Albert Pujols had a pretty decent year this year. He did. Had his little.
He was just padding his Hall of Fame
stats. So his first ballot stats.
I mean, they looked good this year.
They look good, but not gonna know.
Not in the playoffs. I don't think you're a most valuable player if you're not in the playoffs.
So you can make the argument for Alex Bregman.
Big time. Yeah. I think Alex Bregman should win it. Alex Bregman team is always in the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, when you're on the Astros, it kind of helps.
Yeah. It also kind of helps if you're playing like Alex Bregman.
Right. You're right.
So even though he's also like a Red Sox killer, but it's whatever.
It's whatever.
Alex Bregman is short. Man, reminds me of Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah.
Maybe better.
Maybe
that
better.
hurt, but
maybe better. Maybe better.
You got to be impartial.
Right. You gotta be impartial on this.
So, but I'm just saying, Mike Trout. I don't think best player. If it said best player in the league award, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
If it's most valuable, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
His legacy, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. I'd love to see Mike Trout win a World Series.
Yeah.
But he's won enough already. I'm tired of seeing somebody who's not in the playoffs win MVP.
I got you. That makes sense.
So, love you, Trout.
Poor Mike Trout.
Poor Mike Trout. He's getting cash.
Yeah. How many years was his contract? Like 57,000 years.
Yeah. He's an angel for life.
His child is gonna be on the team. That's how long that contract is.
No, the contract is so long that when he passes away, he's gonna be an angel, literally. So.
Well, you're a clown. Let's transition to the world of the NFL.
NFL, baby.
Week 4. Start off with Eagles and Packers. Eagles beat Packers 34-27.
Yes.
Pass interference is the big headline for this. Carson Wentz 16 for 27, 160 yards.
3 touchdowns.
Aaron Rodgers 34 for 53. Was slinging it.
He was throwing that ball.
422 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Man.
Game-winning drive, pass interference.
It
happens.
I mean, it does happen. You know how
that's like the motto for like the year now. Ever since last year.
Exactly.
It's pass interference. One thing NFL where pass interference happens.
Pass interference is more and more common nowadays. So either these defenders don't know how to defend, or we're gonna blame the Foot Locker workers. I mean the referees.
Yeah. That's
so. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers threw the ball 53 times, 422 yards.
That's a lot.
No wonder. What's his name? Aaron Jones didn't get me enough fantasy points.
It went to Devontae Adams.
So
let's go.
It's thank God I wasn't facing you. Right?
What do you mean? Did you see what you did?
I know. We're gonna get into that later.
It's incredible.
When we get to the Pats, and when we get to the who went off for me, Christian McCaffrey, Chubb. But let's go to the Giants beating the Redskins.
Thank God. I would hope so.
24-3.
24-3.
Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes. But
game number 2.
Defense overshadowed Danny Dimes.
Big time.
Jabril Peppers stepped up.
Big time.
That's what I saw in Michigan.
Too bad the Washington offense couldn't step up.
Even with the Haskins.
That was his debut, right?
His debut in the second quarter.
Man. Oh, so he tried to pull a Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, this is basically what happened. First quarter
didn't work out.
They were like, "Hey, Case, come here. Get done." He was
exactly.
like, "I'm done. We're putting in
Haskins, yeah. He was 9 for 17, or 12 for 17, because you got to add the 3 interceptions. Too bad they weren't on his team. Exactly, tragedy.
107 yards.
You know.
Like again, 3 interceptions. It happens. Debut.
It's good if you're playing flag football.
Yeah, we all can't beat Daniel Jones on our debut. It happens.
I mean, even he threw 2 intos. So.
Yeah, second game though.
Second game, benefit of the doubt. You got the win.
You make mistakes, you're a rookie.
Exactly.
We're gonna let it slide.
But the Giants getting another win, and this one, a second one without Saquon.
But it always comes with a cost. Ryan Connolly tore his ACL.
That's the story for New York teams.
Yeah.
Injuries.
We should be like the Yankees and not affect us. But it will when we face better teams. Because we got Minnesota next week.
Do you think
Dalvin Cook might run all over us?
Oh, the Giants?
Dalvin Cook might run.
Dalvin Cook has been running.
I know. Except against the Bears. Bears hold them down. But it's the Bears.
It's the Bears.
It's the Bears.
Second best defense in the league. Speaking about the best defense in the league, we're transitioning to
talk about it. Go ahead.
The Patriots versus the Bills.
Yeah.
16-10.
Yep.
What's the headline, Dylan? Tell us.
Pass defense wins the game.
As they've been doing for the past 4 weeks. The Patriots defense, number 1 defense in the league. No bias, maybe a little bit of bias. I'm also a Patriots fan.
He's just a Boston fan.
I'm just a Boston fan. Yes. Just got to elaborate that.
Yeah.
Patriots defense, is it number 1 in the league, Dylan?
It is. I don't appreciate you like asking me the questions you know the answer to.
I want to just get you involved.
Don't appreciate it.
We're bouncing off of each other
I
right
understand that,
now.
but
So
I don't want anything associated
Matthew
with the Patriots.
Slater, first career touchdown.
Yeah.
After a punt block. Yes. What Van Noy had 2 forced fumbles.
And you know, poor Bills. You know, you want them to succeed. They were undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, Bills. Josh Allen gets concussed though. Coach was not happy about it.
It is what it is. It's football.
That's right.
It's football.
Yeah.
And who? Gore had his
What 15K?
15K.
Joins Walter Payton.
Mm-hmm.
What a stud. He's like
best running back on the Bills since McCoy, who was the best running back on the Bills since O.J. Simpson.
Oh jeez.
So,
oh man. Yeah, Frank Gore, man. She's playing like
that's
forever.
probably the highlight of the Bills season right there.
Yeah. Frank Gore. And Josh Allen scrambling a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's doing it. He's keeping up,
He is.
but you know, concussion now probably gonna
He outthrew Brady in yardage
Yeah, he did.
and
Because
interceptions.
he got a cannon. Only by 3 yards though.
Only by 3 yards. Brady didn't do much. 150 yards, one
Yeah.
intel.
I mean, you don't have to when you got the best defense in the league.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Best defense in the league.
Let's move on.
Oh, you want to move on?
Yeah, I want to move on. Tired of the Patriots.
All right.
Titans beat Falcons 24-10.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with the Falcons?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
It's like every time they step onto the gridiron, they think 28-3, and they get nightmares.
I'm gonna leave.
Sorry, I just had to bring it up. But yeah, the Falcons are they're not in it right now.
They're not in it.
At
Matt
all.
Ryan
is
he's trying. I don't know. He's threw for 397 yards.
I know. He's on my team too, fantasy.
Yeah.
I didn't start him though.
Yeah, Phillip.
I had Phillip Rivers going against Miami.
So
Ooh,
it's a given.
my eyes lit up. We'll talk about that later.
It's a given, you know.
But yeah, what's wrong with the Falcons? They have the pieces.
They got the pieces. They got
Matty Ice, Julio Jones,
Devontae
Freeman.
Man. Yeah, Freeman. I don't know. It's not clicking. It's not clicking
At all. They're trying to find their way back to the Super Bowl, but
they can't. It's not gonna work like this.
And Mariota looked solid.
He looked solid for the first time in a while.
Big time.
18 for 27, 227 yards, 3 touchdown passes.
Titans are a sleeper. They have a good defense.
And a good O-line.
Mm-hmm.
Once Taylor Lewan comes back.
Exactly.
He comes back in a couple weeks.
Mariota is good. Who they have running back? Walker?
Yeah.
Delanie Walker.
Uh-huh. And they got A.J. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Having a great season.
Good defense.
Good defense.
Because you know who they have. Malcolm Butler. You know where he's from.
You know. Got benched though. Could have Jalen Ramsey on their hand. He wants to play for the Titans. In an interview that surfaced, he said his preferred destination would be Vegas when Oakland goes to Vegas.
Yes.
Or Tennessee. He's from Tennessee. So it makes sense. If they get Jalen Ramsey, that defense could be scary. Could look at another number 1 defense in the league.
I don't know about number 1, but they could be like number 3 or 4 behind the Bears and the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys.
Cowboys defense is solid.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good pieces. We'll get to that later though. Because you know what we have now?
Chiefs.
With 99 overall himself, Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs beat the Lions 34-30.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the games I couldn't catch, but I caught this one at a pretty desperate time for the Lions, trying to stop Pat Mahomes in this drive. They didn't throw a touchdown pass.
Not at all.
A
lot of yards.
315.
315. Threw it a lot too.
24 for 42.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford was looking good.
Stafford couldn't connect on the Hail Mary pass though. Couldn't. Well, he had the distance on the first attempt. There was a flag thrown.
Yeah.
And it just went to the Chiefs' hands, but just slapped it away. It happens.
It does happen, especially when you're the Detroit Lions. I haven't seen them be good in forever.
Yeah,
so.
But Kenny Galladay, though, was showing out. Didn't start him off his team, though. He was on the bench. Forgot. I was like, oh, It's the Chiefs.
That's the story of fantasy.
It's-
Just forgetting.
You forget, and you're like, it's against the Chiefs. He's not gonna do a lot, and then you realize the Chiefs have no pass defense at
Mhm.
all.
Nah. Nothing.
You know, Kansas City runs the ball with 20 seconds left to ice the game, but Detroit kept it close. So
They did. They
they're
showed
in
that
the right direction.
exactly.
They're in it. They're in it. To win it, I don't know about the winning part. But they're in it.
They're in it.
They're
Yeah.
in it. Definitely in it. Raiders. A surprise to me, at least. Colts lose to the Raiders 31-24. The Raiders D steps up, and
Mhm.
offense finds a groove finally.
I mean, yeah. As always, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Jacoby Brissett was on fire.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he had that one into, but 24 for 26, 265 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, man.
Man, Andrew Luck, who?
Too
Too
controversial on the
Too
LeBron
soon?
Bujan show.
Too soon?
Maybe too soon. It's been like what, 6 weeks? No,
Hey.
7.
7? Yeah. Not soon enough.
Yo,
The Colts have been, I mean, Brissett has been balling. So
he's been balling. Ty, they didn't have Ty Hilton though.
Mhm.
He was questionable. Aggravated another prior knee injury. So could have been differently, but
It's a good game.
Yeah.
31-24. They kept it close.
Yeah, probably what the Colts is, since I know I have Ty and Eric Ebron on my fantasy team.
Mhm.
They're not targeting Eric Ebron enough in the end zone. It's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Sounds like somebody's mad they're not getting those 6 points.
I'm not getting the 6 points I deserve. That's why I picked him up. He was an end zone threat last season. That's what I want. And I'm like, nah. Derek Carr had a pretty good game. 2 touchdowns, 189 yards, 20 for 31. I mean, Derek Carr been criticized along the way.
Big time.
Was in trade talks last season, or rumors of him being moved.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of drama around Derek Carr.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drama around the Raiders.
I feel bad for them.
It's
sad. AB, Fontes Biafra. Oh my goodness. Tez.
Lil Mac.
I forget. You forget.
You forget.
You forget.
Because the Bears are just, their defense is so good now. You're like, it was like this always.
It was always like this.
But Carr, I remember Carr would be in the Pro Bowl, just launching the ball, and injuries, drama.
Yeah.
The Raiders.
It
all happens.
That's like a movie.
Vegas. Oh, it's going to be in Vegas soon.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Exactly. And I don't know if much is going to happen, though.
No, just a new stadium. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
That's it.
But we're moving to what? The surprise to no one.
Surprise to no one. I'm like, you see this game, Chargers, Dolphins. What's going to happen? Chargers win 30-10.
30-10.
Surprised it wasn't more.
I'm definitely surprised it wasn't more, because the Dolphins have been getting slapped up, spanked. They've been getting demolished. In the Chargers, just 30 points.
Yeah,
you should have 50-pieced them.
50.
Come on, Phillip. Why did I start you? 310 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's a lot.
That's all.
That's
a lot. It's a lot. Come on, not when the Patriots beat them 43-0.
Right. Yeah. But then
Baltimore 50-pieced them.
You don't want to go too hard on that game because it's the Dolphins at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get injured.
Yeah. So, man, that's just the story of the NFL.
Yeah, story of NFL, man. Crazy times.
One that I want to talk about, like before we start wrapping up, is the Saints and the Cowboys. I don't know if you agree with me there, but defense. I thought that was going to be a high scoring game.
100%. Yeah.
Defense. Look at that, 12-10.
12-10. Zeke only had 35 yards. Dak Prescott, 223 yards. Interception, 20 for 33.
Yeah.
But
Cowboys lose their first game.
Teddy Bridgewater, though, they are 2-0
without Drew Brees. I don't know. I wouldn't say it means something, though.
It doesn't mean anything, but against the Cowboys, I feel like it means something.
It's just defense.
Yeah.
I say it's defense. Right. I mean, the Cowboys offense couldn't get it done, really. Especially like if you're not getting Zeke involved.
Yeah.
But their defense did hold the Saints to 12.
Yeah.
And they got a solid defense.
It happens. Just to wrap it up
Mhm.
real quick with like one more news story. Mitchell Trubisky gets hurt after scrambling for a first down against the Vikings. No really breaking news right
Mhm.
now. Chase Allen probably gonna start next week.
Mhm.
Or sorry, Chase Daniel. I'm thinking of Kyle Allen. Chase Daniel probably gonna start next week for the
Yeah.
Bears. Heard interesting on Get Up this morning. They could let go of Mitchell Trubisky. But that's insane to me because it's Trubisky, probably your
Ooh.
franchise QB.
Yeah.
But you know,
We'll see, right?
we'll see. We will see. Well, this pretty much wraps up the LeBron and Bujan show.
Exactly.
Episode 2.
Pleasure to be here. My
Yeah.
first episode.
Your first episode.
Your second.
My second episode.
Oh man, I had fun.
Hopefully, me too. I had to have fun.
We should have yelled at each other a bit more. but
Yeah, next episode.
Next
When we get into
episode.
the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get
Oh,
mad at
the
each other.
NBA.
Media day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the NBA, but I don't know. Are we really gonna yell at each other?
Maybe. We might
When you talk
disagree on
about the
something.
Knicks,
Okay.
that's
well,
how you wrap it up.
That's how you wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching LeBron and Bujan show.
Thank you.
We
Take
will
care.
see you
Next week.
Wednesday at 3.
3 on the dot.
3 on the dot.
Okay.
3 on the dot.
All right. Say that.
3:10. Here we go.
Mhm.
I'll see y'all.
Take care.